What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing I Got Mine by the Black Keys. The first riff is fairly simple. The second riff is we're going to spend most of our time because it's a little bit harder. So go ahead and grab a guitar and we'll get started. Okay guys, as I said earlier, the first riff is fairly simple. Fairly simple. So let's go ahead and break this down to a couple parts real quick. The first section we're going to work on is this. It's going to go 0 on the 6th string. Then we're going to go to the 5th string, 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, with the 3rd finger, 1st finger, 3rd finger. So, one more time. Okay, so when you're playing this, the 6th string is not ringing through like this. See how everything's ringing? You make sure you stop that 6. Okay, then that's going to happen twice. Now, right when you come back on that second time to that 3rd finger of the 7th fret, you're going to go to the 4th string on fret 5. It's going to go 5, 7, 5. Notice I'm using the same fingers here. So 5, 7, 5 on the 4th string. Then it's going to go back to fret 7 on the 5th string. Notice I'm also just doing alternate plucking. So we got twice this. Then, okay, so let me get you caught up. Then back to the beginning. For 2. Then over here to, this is where we shift, to 3rd fret, 6th string, 1st finger and 3rd finger again. 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret. So, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret of the 6th string. And that's the whole riff, okay? So here it is. I'm going to put it at pauses so you can see it all broken down. That's it. So it's going to go like this overall. And we'll talk about one more thing at the end. So it's going to happen for a while, and then when they come back to this for the verse, they start palm muting it. The only thing you're going to do there is take your right hand, place it right at the end of the bridge or saddle area, and you're going to get this nice hum out of it. And you can just play the riff. Okay. That's pretty much it for this one. Go ahead and rewatch it if needed. But let's go ahead and work on the harder riff out of the two. Alright everyone, now the harder riff of the two. So what's going to be happening there is a lot of muting and a lot of down-up strumming with this. So it's not that it's super hard, it's just the way you sync every transition. So what's happening is we're going to start with the 6th string, open. Then you're going to take your 1st finger and bar down, or hold down the 5th and 4th string. See how I accidentally hit the 3rd string right there by accident? That might happen a while, but the thing is with this riff, if you notice, it's a little sloppy when it's played, and that's what makes it cool. So you don't have to have this perfect, but we'll talk about what you should have perfect in a second. So we got open 6, 5th and 4th string together strummed down. See that? Then you're going to stop those strings and go to the next note, which is the 3rd fret of the 6th string with your middle finger. So we got this. See that? So a lot of stopping of those strings when you play this. Now, once you hit that, you get this down up pluck. And I do it on the 4th and 3rd string. Sometimes I hit the 5th string. But that's a mute down up, and when you come down up, you got to get ready for the next transition, which we'll talk about in a second. So we got this so far. So I want you to concentrate on that. Try to get the 4th and 3rd string with that right after for the G note, okay? So the second section is technically with the G note. Now notice the G note, I don't mute it. But the note after I do. No mutes. No mute. Mute. Okay. right after you do those mutes, that up strum allows you can't let it ring like that. You can't do that. You got to stop them, or as close as you can, because the next note is going to be an open A. So we got this. See that? Then you go for, it's going to be the 4th and 3rd string on the 2nd fret. It's just a 1 strum down after the A, and it's not palm muted. See that? And maybe it's not all palm muted like I thought, but the thing is this palm mute is very important to get down good, because it sets up that next section. Because if it's all sounding really open and things like that, it's gonna really mess up the tone for the song. So last note is gonna be a bend up on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. What I really wish they did was this, where they bend on the 2nd and 1st string, but they didn't. But you can do it if you want, like this. I think that sounds cool, but the original goes like this. It's really about getting comfortable with it, you know? So you really want to take your time on it. Don't rush this. It's going to take some time to get used to that pattern, okay? So once again, let's break this up just one more time. I'm going to just not talk and show you the sections you could play it as is broken up. Then you can move into this. Then to this. Then you can add that A note next. Then the last part. Put it all together. And if it sounds a little rugged, it's not a big deal. It's kind of meant to be that way. Alright guys, that is it for this guitar lesson video. Hope you enjoyed it as always. If you need help with this song or other songs, or if you feel stuck on your guitar playing, you can reach me at mountainsideguitar.com. I'm a Skype guitar instructor. And while you're there, you can also sign up for my newsletter, which gives you tips and tricks and things I find interesting about music just in general. So, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next guitar lesson video.